Rob here with Woodard Marine. I'm standing beside a 2024 1775 Adventure from Lund. This is a really sharp boat. This boat has a lot of stuff going on, so let's see if I can make sure I cover everything for you. To start off, Lund redid some of their graphics. A 1775 Adventure right here. These are nice and sharp, really good contrasting dark gray and black with the blue rails. So I really like that color feature right off the bat to start. This boat is also being pushed by a 115 horsepower 4-stroke Mercury engine. That's going to move this boat right along. One of the goals that Lund had when they created the Adventure Series boats is, one, to make this a really fun, awesome fishing boat to get right out, do any of the fishing that you might want to do, some trolling, some bass fishing. This boat's going to get you out to be able to do any of that. However, Lund also incorporated some other things to try to make this a little bit more of a family boat as well, for the days you want to get out on the water and do some things other than just fishing. What they did was they have a little compartment located on the back under the fishing platform, where there's also 2 flip-up seats. But in there you'll find a ski piling that can just be set in and locked into the back in front of where the engine is. So when you want to pull a skier or do some tubing, some things like that, you have some features to be able to do that. Also, up into the bow on the Adventure Series, we've included 2 cushions that actually go in. They snap right into the front of the bow, and those cushion seats provide a nice place to lounge and sit up on the bow and see what's going on up there and have fun, maybe while other people in the boat are doing a little bit of fishing. This boat comes with 3 seats. You'll notice that Lund has upgraded the seats. They have more curvature to them as well, and they're more comfortable on your back while you're out there fishing. On the outside, starting right at the bow, the trailer does come with a swing hitch. We have that hitched here. This boat is inside the showroom right now, so if you want to come and take a look at the Adventure, now is a great time to do it. It's warm in here, and you can really get your hands on and see what this boat looks like. The swing hitch is folded right back. That's great for when you want to store the boat into your garage or any place that you want to do it there. Working your way back, we include a spare tire onto the trailer. And then also, one of the best features that I find on these trailers is you have to have load guides. Load guides just make loading your boat onto the trailer and pulling your boat off to the trailer tremendously easier. You just put that boat in between the guides, go in nice and easy, and you're on your trailer where you want to be. Let's hop into the inside of the boat, and I'll talk to you about that. Okay, sitting inside this boat, really the best way to do this is to just start right from the front. Attached on this boat is going to be the Minn Kota Terrova 24 volt trolling motor. This motor is also having Minn Kota's new advanced GPS system attached to it, so it does come with a remote that allows you to operate your trolling motor. You have to manually set the trolling motor into the water, but once you're in the water and you're moving, you'll be able to adjust your speed on your trolling motor, all by the remote control. You can also have one of the best features, and once you use it, you'll never go back, is spot lock. Spot lock, you just get to where you want to be, hit spot lock on your remote control, and the Terrova trolling motor will keep you right into place, keep you right where you want to be. There are several other features that are also with the advanced GPS system that Minn Kota is linking now with the fish finders that we have as well. And with this comes the Humminbird Helix 7 fish finder. And that's going to have a nice 7-inch screen, nice ability to be able to see what's going on, and that will communicate directly with your Terrova trolling motor as well. Part of the advanced GPS system that Minn Kota is hooking on is trying to set it up so from your remote you can control several different devices and things on your boat. So we recommend taking a look at that. There'll be some fun features that are there with your trolling motor as well. With the trolling motor, we also include a 3-bank battery charger. This boat will have 2 batteries for the trolling motor, and then your 3rd battery will be the one that charges up your engine. When your engine's running, that engine is going to charge your main battery, but it will not charge your 2 trolling motor batteries. So when you get it back home in the garage, you have a plug right in the front. You'll be able to take that out, hook your extension cord right to it, and that will actually start charging the 2 batteries in the front. And your 3rd battery is already plugged into that, so we'll also put a charge onto your main battery as well, so that when it's time to get out there on the water, you've got plenty of power, you're moving. Coming from the back, again, I spoke about those cushions that are up on the bow. Those can snap in, but if you're just going to go out fishing all day, you don't want to worry about keeping those clean. You can just unsnap those, leave them in the garage, and get out there fishing. and you'll have a really nice solid casting platform. There's also a base in there, so if you want to undo one of your seats, this boat comes with 3, but you can undo one of the 2 passenger seats, pop it up in the front, and just run your trolling motor right up there and be able to fish right off the bow. Coming back, you'll notice that this does have the wraparound windshield. That is perfect for when the weather gets a little bit inclement and it isn't quite where you want to be, or you're headed out for a longer ride with the wind. You can close that windshield up, have a nice comfortable ride. Also, it does have the sport top that will come with this. And then working back into the passenger side, there's a full-size glove compartment that's locks right there. You'll be able to keep your paperwork and things like that into that compartment, and plenty of space. At the main helm, where the cockpit here is, there's all your controls are in one spot. Your steering wheel's right there with a tilt steering. You're able to move your seat forward and back, adjustable as you'd like it and need it. Your engine trim control is right on your throttle, right on your thumb, so as you're operating you can trim up or trim down as you decide you feel you need to as you're operating. The boat also does come with a cell phone holder that is perfect, exactly what you need right there, right at your side. One, so you can have some tunes going from your cell phone, but also so that you can communicate and see exactly where you are there. Up on the dash, you'll notice that Lund has taken the dash of these, and instead of having the curvature that it used to have, it is now leveled the dash out up to the windshield, and it's nice and flat. The advantage of that is, 1, we're going to install the Helix 7 right on there at that location, but 2, you'll be able to mount other things onto that flat surface and use that surface a little bit better to your own needs. Also, then your controls are right on your front. You have your trim, you have your RPM gauge, and you have your fuel gauge and your mile per hour gauge right there on the front dash, right where you can see right by your steering wheel. One of the features that's really, really nice of these boats, when I'm out on the water, I like everything to be stored in its place. If the waves get a little bit rough, or I mean to make a turn or something, I'm not worried about losing my rods. I'm not worried about losing my life jackets and my gear and other things. So up front, underneath each one of those there's plenty of compartment space underneath each one of those decks. But one of the best features that it has is the rod holder. Dead center of the boat right here, you have this nice rod holder. It opens right up. You'll notice we have some things stored there right now. That's where our fish finder is. We're going to get that mounted. But you'll be able to keep those rods right into that rod holder and have them secured. It is a locking rod holder as well, so if you go to a couple stores or anything like that, you can feel confident that your stuff is a little bit better protected. Coming back, again, we have 3 of the seats. You'll notice that these seats are much more comfortable the way that they're designed. Lund is doing that. And then as we come back, you'll notice the nice flat platform to be able to fish from on the stern. Then, let's say you want to get out with more people and you want to get out with more family and you're not going to fish from that. Each one of these platforms, one on the starboard side and one on the port side, flip right up. We have 2 nice seats. Underneath the starboard side seat, there's some compartment space. Underneath the port side seat, you'll find that's where the main battery is for your engine. Again, you want to get back to fishing, you drop those seats right down and you're good to go. In the center at the stern, you'll find your really nice sized live well. You'll be able to keep your fish right in there, keep some water moving there as well with some controls, and you'll be able to keep your bait alive as well if you want to. And there's a divider in the live well as well. Moving back, the boat does come with a ladder. What's nice with this is when you're not needing the ladder or anything, you've got more platform space and more room to move around. When you want your ladder, that flips right up. Your ladder drops right down, and it's a regular size ladder, so it's going to stay nice and sturdy on the boat when you want to get in and out if you decided to stop and do a little bit of swimming. Another thing that I really like about Lund, it does come with the track system right here. You can have different devices, rod holders for when you're out fishing, and other devices that Lund has just a huge list of things that you can pick up and connect onto here. They connect right onto this track system, and you can put it to any position that's comfortable for you that goes with your preferences. Also, Lund includes with these boats the flip-up cleats. Most of the time when you're out on the water, if you're trailering, you go out fishing, you're probably not using the cleats too much, but you might want to tack a bait box to the cleat or something else. Maybe you decide to want to dock up and you want to tie some lines. So when that time comes, you can just flip up these cleats. Cleat flips right up, tie your line. But there's nothing worse than banging your leg against a cleat when you're trying to get in and out of the boat or you're moving around trying to recover a fish. So one thing Lund has done, You can lock them right back down when you're out on the water. Keep them out of the way. I recommend leaving them down until you actually need them, and then pop them up when you need them. There's a lot going on with this boat. There's a lot to talk about. We'd love to show you the boat in person. Give us a call at Woodard Marine, 802-265-3690. Set up an appointment, and we'd love to show you this boat.